The Commonwealth Savings Bank of Australia, the bank for all the family, takes pleasure in presenting the show for all the family, Life with Dexter. Christmas comes but once a year, and maybe that's just as well for the Dutton family. Only a few days ago, things became awfully complicated, and all began one morning at the breakfast table.
Well, it's less than a week to Christmas. Oh, hasn't this year simply flown?
Flown? Everyone's been jet-propelled since I turned 30.
I reckon this year's crawled. Seems like 10 years since last Christmas.
Youth. Wonderful youth. You're only a boy, son, but you wait.
Oh, I can wait, Dad. I'm not anxious to get old like you and Mum, or even middle-aged like Janie.
I beg your pardon?
Well, I like that.
Ashley, pass me my shawl. It's hanging on your father's wheelchair.
Calling me middle-aged, and I'm still a teenager.
Look, son, it might interest you to know that your mother and I are in the prime of life.
Oh, well, gee, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to start anything.
Your father and I are comparatively young parents. You'll find lots of your friends have parents much older than us.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Some of them have bald spots like that all over their head.
Ashley!
Look, young man, if you should be wondering what to buy me this Christmas, I'd like a moustache cup or some chewing tobacco.
Well, look, gee, let's change the subject.
No.
Every time I open my mouth, I get a foot stuck in it.
Daddy, what are you getting Mummy for Christmas this year?
Oh, anything her dear heart desires, within reason.
Oh, what do you call within reason, dear?
Within 2 or 3 pounds.
Oh, that's nice. I've always wanted a new clothes basket and some more pegs.
Jessie, if I win first prize in that Arts Union, you can have anything you want.
Oh, thank you, dear. Is that the one you and Kimberly have a half share in each?
That's the one. If our ticket wins, we'll each get 15,000.
15,000? Suffering jellyfish. If you win it, Dad, can I have a racing bike with white mudguards?
You can have a racing bike with heliotrope mudguards.
Oh, Daddy, could I buy the 20-guinea ballerina in Manning's window?
Certainly, Janie. 2 if you wish.
Oh.
And what would you like, Jessie?
Oh, just a new refrigerator with a combination deep freeze.
Yes, well, it's all settled. If KG and I win 15,000 each in the Arts Union, you can have those as Christmas presents.
Dexter, you don't think there's any possibility of my getting a deep freeze whether you win or not? Dexter, did you hear what I said?
Mum, you're getting your deep freeze right now.
May I come in, Jessie, dear?
Oh, good morning, Clara. I'm just doing a little measuring. I'm making sure my new refrigerated deep freeze unit will fit in this position.
Oh, don't tell me, dear. Is Dexter buying you one for Christmas?
Oh, yes, definitely. On one condition. If he and Kimberly win first prize with their ticket in the Art Union.
Oh, then you might as well measure your head for a diamond tiara, dear. You've got as much chance of getting that.
Oh, I know, dear. I'm merely daydreaming. What I really get for Christmas is either a bottle of perfume or a pair of nylons.
Oh, well, at least you know they're nylons. One year, Kimberly bought me a pair of sheer ribbed lisle. And last year, he promised me a wonderful time-saving gadget for the kitchen, dear. Well, I thought I was getting an electric cake mixer or an electric fryer.
Oh, what did you get?
One of those bean slicers with a razor blade.
Oh, dear, what it must be like to be one of the filthy rich.
Yeah, well, I don't even want to be filthy rich, dear. I'll settle for just being a little grubby.
Well, one never knows, Clara. Someone has to win this interstate art union, and at least our husband's invested in a ticket.
Oh, yes, dear, you're quite right. Our husband's ticket has quite as much chance of landing first prize as the 99,999 others.
Oh, yes. When you put it that way, our chance does seem pretty slim.
It's slim, all right, Jessie. It's as slim as Kimberly is the opposite.
Tell me one thing. What's the first thing you'll buy if we should take out the prize? We'll get 15,000 each.
Oh, Jessie, I'll buy a new washing machine. Our present one is old and worn out. Just look at me.
Oh, don't exaggerate. You have a washing machine in your laundry, and it's not so bad.
Not so bad. Jessie, many years ago, a clever man invented an electric washing machine. And do you know what?
No, what?
I think I've got his original demonstrator.
There's no doubt about it, Christmas brings its problems. What with all the Christmas shopping to do, meals to plan, and holidays to think about, we're lucky if we don't overlook something. And that's why tonight I'd like to remind you not to take risks with your money over the holiday period. Don't carry too much money with you, and don't leave it in the home. It takes only a minute to slip into any Commonwealth Savings Bank office and deposit any surplus money you may have. In the Commonwealth Savings Bank, your money is completely safe and available to you whenever you want it. And here is a special holiday service called the Traveller's Cash System. If you are going on holidays, call at your local Commonwealth Savings Bank and ask about this Traveller's Cash System. The bank will arrange for you to withdraw money at the place where you are going. Then take your passbook with you and enjoy yourself without any worry about money. There are friendly officers of the Commonwealth Savings Bank wherever you go. With service like this, it's no wonder over 5 million people bank Commonwealth.
Ashley, I'm trying to fix my hair, and I can't do it with you staring at me.
Huh? Oh, I'm not staring at you, Compost, I'm thinking.
With what? Well, go and think somewhere else.
When Dad left for work, it didn't sound very promising for Mum, did it? I mean about the new fridge.
Look, you're on school holidays. Go and play with Snail Gallagher and leave family problems to the grown-ups.
Family problems are my concern, too. After all, aren't I the biggest problem round here?
Oh, you can say that again.
Compost, it's up to you and I to help Mum.
It's up to you and me.
Well, I'm glad you agree. Somehow we've got to see Mum gets a new fridge for Christmas.
Oh, yes, they only cost hundreds of pounds. You buy one of those and I'll buy a new piano.
I didn't mean that. I meant it's up to us to persuade Dad to buy it. There must be a way to pry the money loose from Dad.
My sweet little innocent brother. Prying £300 from Daddy would be like prying open a strong room with a toothpick.
Well, not if we use our heads. And even now, I've got something in my head.
Then go take a shower and drown it.
Look, if you're not interested in helping Mum and making her happy for Christmas, then I'm sorry I wasted my time.
Look, Ashley, I admire your sentiments, but how in a million years could we get Daddy to pay for a new refrigerator?
Well, I'm glad you finally got around to asking me, because I can supply the answer. It just so happens I can muck about with our old fridge so that it doesn't work properly.
Oh, I don't doubt it. When you muck about with anything, it doesn't work properly. But what good will that do?
Oh, don't you get it? The weather's awfully hot at the moment, and when Dad gets home tonight from a tired, sticky day at the office and finds there's nothing cool to eat or drink in the house, he's going to be a lot easier to talk into a new refrigerator.
Ashley, that's the most fiendish, cruel, wicked thing I've ever heard in all my life. And on top of that, I think it has a certain amount of merit.
Good on you, sis. Sometimes you're all right for a girl. Will you agree to be in it with me?
I guess so. I guess I'd even agree to be in the refrigerator with you if it helped Mummy. But one thing I insist on, Mummy's not to know about it. This is to be on our heads and our heads alone.
Sure, that's the way I want it. This afternoon, Mum's having afternoon tea out with Mrs. Wilmot. That's when I'll jigger up the jigger that makes it cold.
The thermostat. Are you sure you know how to do it?
Do I know how to do it? I'll have you know I'm the best jiggerer-upper, whatever jiggered up a jigger.
So you see, dear, I just got home a few minutes before you did.
Oh, that's all right, Jessie. I'm glad you had a pleasant afternoon with Claire. But what are we going to eat? I'm starving.
You just sit down with the children. I'll bring it in 2 seconds. I've fixed a beautiful dish of cold ham and aspic.
What's the matter? Have you got a cold, son?
No, I'm okay.
Have a good day at the office, Daddy.
Oh, just so-so. What's for dessert, Jessie?
Jelly and ice cream.
Oh, brother. Oh, brother! It's jelly and ice cream.
Ow!
What's the matter? What's wrong?
Oh, no, look at it. Just look at my beautiful ham in aspic. Oh,
Ooh. Oh, Mummy.
Ham in aspic. Looks more like a pig in a sty.
Mum, it's not even cold.
Oh.
Did you forget to put it in the fridge?
I put it in before I went out, but the fridge hasn't been freezing. It's barely cool inside. The butter's soft, the salad's warm, and as for the ice cream, it looks like a bowl of milk.
But nothing's gone wrong with our fridge before. Well, come on, let's take a look at it. Maybe it's turned off.
But it isn't turned off. The motor's running normally, but the thing just isn't freezing.
Well, I guess there's a limit to the lifetime of even a refrigerator.
Uh-huh. Well, open it up, Dad, and let's have a look.
Yeah, there must be...
Liver and jellyfish.
That's just what everything looks like.
Well, the central knob's in the usual position, the motor's running and the power's turned on.
It seems to me like the old boy's just finally given up the ghost.
That's it, all right. This fridge must be as old as Dad, and that's...
Yes, Ashley?
Whoa, that's young for a man, but ancient for a fridge.
Well, it's no good standing and looking at it. Might as well go in and eat the gooey mess.
Guess we'll just have to. But I think the children are right, Jessie. This machine has given us service for many years without trouble, and there comes a time when everything just packs up.
That's the way to look at it, Dad.
So on my way to work tomorrow, I'll call into Wilson's electrical store.
Dexter!
Daddy, you mean it?
Well, what else can I do? I'll get Wilson to send a repairman first thing.
Mom,
Yes, Ashley?
now that Dad's been gone half an hour, I think you'd better phone Mr. Wilson and tell him not to bother sending a repairman.
Why?
Because I can fix the fridge in half a minute.
You can? I don't understand.
He ought to be able to fix it on account of he's the one who unfixed it. Death Adder and I were entirely responsible.
You? But why? Why would you do a thing like that?
Well, we thought it might convince Daddy you needed a new one for Christmas. But it didn't work.
You...
Yeah.
Children, what's all the hilarity about? May I come in?
Oh, Clara, I have two of the most thoughtful scoundrels for children. They... Ashley, tell Clara what you did.
Well, we wanted Mum to get a new fridge for Christmas, so I fixed this old one so it wouldn't stay cold.
We imagined if Daddy had a warm cold tea last night, he'd be easily talked into spending some money.
Oh, children. Oh, what a wonderful idea. I wish I'd thought of it. And it worked?
No, the only money Dexter agreed to spend is for a repairman.
Oh. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get to work and do a job that even a repairman can't fix.
Oh, no, Clara, we can't do that.
I can, dear, and I'll stick a bomb under it if you like.
Oh, no, we'll forget about it. If I ever do get a new fridge, I want to trade this one in so I can't have it ruined. Oh, dear. I guess the only way I'll get my Christmas present is if our husband's ticket wins the art union.
Oh, great chance of that happening, dear. I believe it's drawn this morning, so we'll soon be able to eliminate that possibility.
Will the results be announced in the paper?
No, Janie. It's an interstate art union, and they don't print the results in our papers.
But if Dad and Mr. Wilmot win a prize, they'll be told, won't they?
Oh, definitely, dear, definitely. They're sure to be notified in some way.
Yes, well, right now I'd better start thinking about phoning Mr. Wilson. And, Ashley, you'd better start fixing my one and only fridge.
You know, Jessie, dear, I'm almost tempted to get Ashley to come into my place and put my old washing machine out of action.
Well, I will if you want me to, Mrs. Wilmot.
No, you wouldn't do any more good than you've done here. Kimberly mightn't even spend money on a repairman. He'd probably buy me a pair of rubber gloves and tell me to get back to the copper.
Dexter!
Were you calling me, or is there a smash outside?
Dexter, if you're going to be rude to me, I won't tell you the good news.
Good news. You mean I'm going to get a Christmas bonus?
I said good news, not miraculous news.
No.
People only get bonuses for doing something exceptional during the year.